welcome to Bespoke Bride's channel. Today we're here with Sophie from Crown and Glory. She's going to be teaching us a tutorial on how to make our own sequined head comb clip thing.
The official term.
Glitter, gem, comb,
hair comb.
clip.
Yeah.
Thing.
Say that again.
Gem hair comb.
Nailed it!
Those in fashion world will know her as having her headpieces worn on some quite big celebrities, and those in wedding world will know her from her range with Kat from Rock and Roll Bride. We are obviously huge fans of Crown and Glory. Between us we probably own a store, so we just thought it'd be really nice being Bespoke Bride that we do our own little bespoke pieces today. And so Sophie's going to show us how, and in between we're just going to interview her and ask her a few questions about Crown and Glory. We promise we won't ask about anything to do with inspiration. But we'll just see what happens and see how this goes.
So, this is what we're going to show you how to make today. It's very easy and it's also very pretty.
It doesn't take very long, does it?
Approximately 20 minutes?
Yeah, I'd say. So it's not one of those massive projects that's going to take you
Oh, goddamn day.
And it's easy, it's quite easy, so you should definitely give it a try.
Here's what you'll need.
So you need a comb base. We've got clear ones because then they are then hidden in your hair, but you can use metal ones. Yeah, metal or clear. All those choices. You'll also need a selection of acrylic gems. We've pre-selected our colours. This is a, colourful goth. I've gone for like mermaidy blues.
And I went Barbie.
You've got like a rainbow.
You'll also need some felt. We cut ours down to roughly the same sort of size as the comb. We'll assemble the pattern on this first, on the felt first, and then glue it down and then cut around it and then stick on there. And also a glue gun, which you have to be very careful with, as Emily has learned.
And make sure you've got glue in
They're
it too.
really hot, so please
Doesn't
be
really work
careful with them. Glue gets stuck to your skin, and then you have to wait a good couple of minutes before you can peel it off, so that's a good couple of minutes of burn.
Let's get started. So, first things first is to figure out your kind of pattern with your big gems and then stick those down, and then you fill in the little gems around it. I kind of think it's nice to mirror sometimes, or you don't have to, but I think it's nice to mirror either side. I think Emily's decided to go
Cray.
My gems don't all match the same shape, so I'm just, it's like a puzzle.
Okay. Yeah, that's okay. Glue these ones down first.
Let's get gluing.
Let's get gluing indeed.
You are putting the glue on the back of the
For
gem.
the big ones, yeah, because they're easy to hold. When you've stuck your big gems down, then it's time to fill in around the... glue everywhere. Then it's time to like fill in around the edges, and you want with the smaller gems. And for that, if you put the glue onto the felt first, and then use the crayon, the very technical tool of a crayon. And this just picks up, because the wax in the crayon just picks up the gems nicely. You can buy like special tools to do it, but why would you spend money on that you don't have to?
True that, sister.
True that indeed.
So while we are decorating up this felt with some pretty gems, why don't you tell the lovely readers of Bespoke Bride how Crown and Glory got started?
Okay, well, it was just a hobby really. When I was in university, I always liked to wear things in my hair, but there was nothing really available kind of on a student budget, as we all know how small they can be. So I just started making stuff myself, and my first thing was a feather butterfly headband. And I wore it, and some of my friends were like, "Where did you get that from? Please will you make me one?" And another friend at the time was selling jewellery online, so she said to me, "Why don't you set up a shop?" And so Crown and Glory was born.
Aww.
The rest, they say, is history.
We know that obviously, as we mentioned earlier, that you've had the pieces obviously displayed on some quite big celebrity names. So let's do some name dropping.
Yeah.
Okay. So the girls from Little Mix have worn our pieces a couple of times, and they wear them really well, so that's so cute. And also Amelia Lily, who's also from the X Factor.
Oh, I love that chick.
And we love her pink hair. So cute. We've got the girls from Made in Chelsea.
Yeah.
Who are rosy headbands for a game of tennis, as you do.
Everyone wears headbands for a game of tennis.
Especially in Chelsea, like why not?
I would.
Yeah, definitely. And then Poppy Delevingne, who is the sister to Cara Delevingne. She's probably...
Oh yeah.
She is a model in her own right as well.
Oh right.
Her sister Cara is obviously very, very popular.
How does it feel when you see your pieces in magazines and on famous people? It's just...
Very surreal. I mean, I keep the clippings of all our press like hung up on the wall because I just think it's really important to make sure that you celebrate that sort of thing.
Yeah, definitely. Like, has there been a point when you've seen it on someone, seen a crown on someone and thought, I've made it, like that's what I know, like I've achieved what I wanted to do, I wanted to... I've got successful. That's like every woman's got her own business, wants to be successful, and there's got to be a point you think I've made it a success.
Of course, I'm one of those people that is never happy, always striving for more. I mean, the proudest piece of press that we had was the Sunday Times Star magazine in November, and to see our £10 headband next to the likes of people from Net-a-Porter and Dolce & Gabbana, and I was just like, yeah, that blew my tiny mind. Quite frankly.
My tiny mind.
You know, now I want Sunday Times Star every other week.
Yeah, that's the thing, like you're probably always thinking, how are we going to top it now?
Yes, absolutely hungry for more.
So that's how it should be, that's how you continue to grow.
Yeah, you just get stagnant, don't you?
Yeah.
You just kind of can't rest on your laurels, dear.
At Bespoke Bride, you know we're all about bespoke and personal things and having things unique to you.
Yes.
But I think that not a lot of people know that you actually create custom headpieces yourself, don't you? So if somebody wanted a bespoke headpiece, they could come to you.
Yeah, usually
completely unique.
Usually we have brides and then for their bridesmaid as well, that they want something that isn't just kind of off the side because then it will match their outfit or their colour scheme and stuff.
Right.
But then also just people for every day, that they like the idea of having something that no one else has. So they just send me an email with some photos and some inspiration and stuff, and yeah, we go from there. It's really easy actually online. People would think, oh, how can you not do it like face to face, because we don't have a studio or anything like that we can invite people to. But yeah, we just email back and forth with inspiration and ideas, and I try and be as kind of vocal, and then I try and do some mock-ups for people as well if necessary.
Oh, that's good.
Yeah, and then we settle on, basically I keep going until you're happy, within reason.
I've finished gluing all our gems down on our fabrics. What's the next step?
So after you've glued everything down, it's time to cut around the outline and we'll stick it on the comb. We've only got one pair of scissors, which wasn't very well planned, but hey.
Maybe you should go first then.
I'll show you how it's done. Show you how to cut.
I should be supervised with scissors. Okay, because we're with an adult.
Okay, so here's a question for you. If it was like the end of the world, your house was burning down on fire, you're running out, and you can only grab one Crown and Glory piece.
Oh my god.
Your absolute favourite that you have to wear for the rest of your life.
Wow.
What would you grab?
Not dramatic or anything.
But yeah, it's just
yourself in that situation.
I think my favourite piece to date so far has got to be the Liberace's from the Rock and Roll Bride collection.
That is a good one.
They're
so sparkly.
They are. Yeah. They're the sparkly.
And I have never seen anything like them, and I don't know, and they've been really popular, so.
So obviously the best.
Got to try and make money after my house is burnt down.
Yeah. We would love to know what our viewers' favourite pieces would be. Put yourself in that situation and comment below and let us know which ones yours would be.
I think I would take... Oh no, I feel like I'm being predictable by saying the Whole Lot of Rosie.
Oh,
I love
my Rosie, but I do love them. Yeah.
I love my cat ears. It's the Liberace cat ears. They're my favourite.
Yeah, I think I'd choose the cat ears over the bunny ears.
Yeah, the cat ears are the best.
Cat ears are fine in everyday life, whereas bunny ears sometimes aren't.
Yes, yes, that's
sometimes.
True.
I mean, you know, don't put yourself in a situation where bunny ears aren't appropriate.
How long has Crown and Glory been going?
I did it for about 6 months as a hobby, and then we're just ending off. We'll be ending our 3rd year in June. So that would be much easier.
Yeah. That's a roundabout way of saying it. Okay.
Around 3 years.
And in those 3 years, what have been like your absolute highlights, like turning points in your career?
I think there's like, I've got a favourite, and then like a favourite that was also the most surreal.
Yeah.
It's like I never ever thought that I would be doing it, not in a million years. So my favourite was sitting being able to sit front row at London Fashion Week and seeing my designs going down the catwalk.
That's unbelievable.
Amazing.
It was great.
That was last year?
Yes, it was in September 2012 and it was for the Spring Summer 13 collection for an Italian designer, Danilo Gabrielli. I'm sure that's very good Italian. And then the most surreal, but also really cool, was in the same month actually. September 2012 was weird.
The month.
Yeah, it was the month. Was also being asked by Oasis, the fashion chain, to do headbands for their Vogue party. And I was sat in the Oxford Street window creating headbands for, I think it was about 150 people.
Oh my god.
I was there for hours, yeah.
Oh my gosh.
Loads of tourists coming and taking photos because they obviously didn't, you know, it's not that normal to have a girl sitting in a window
That's true.
making headbands to order.
Okay, what are we doing now?
So now you just need to fix it to your comb, and the easiest way to, I mean you could sew it if you were old school, but hey, we hate sewing, so we're gonna glue it. You know,
Okay.
it works just as well, I'm sure.
So you put the glue on the comb.
Yeah, so I put the glue on the comb, I put it towards the edge because you don't want to melt the teeth.
Right, okay.
So just a line of glue, like so, quite thick because it doesn't really matter, you know, it gets a bit messy because you won't see it.
So you're going to want to put like the middle of your
So,
face
yes.
on the, okay.
Yeah, and then pop him on and hold it down.
So you have like successfully turned a hobby into a full-time career. What advice would you give to people out there who have a hobby that they absolutely love and would love to make a living from it?
Just that you've got to you've got to be absolutely infatuated with what you do, because there is no home life and work life. It can, you know, I mean, there is such a thing as a work-life balance, and obviously you do have to make sure that you're making time for your partner and your friends and stuff like that, but I think you have to make more sacrifices. Don't be afraid to kind of ask for help from people as well, because I think it can be really lonely when you're working on your own to start off with, and you kind of think that especially if you're doing something like you're the first person to kind of do that sort of thing and take it in that direction, which you definitely should be. There'd be no point in basing your business on someone else's because they're already doing it.
Yeah.
Get a cool group of girls, like you girls, around you, and and then you've got people that get it, they get your lifestyle.
They're on the same wavelength.
Yeah, you can bounce ideas off each other.
I do think that definitely helps, because like I don't know about you girls, but when I like come away from these sort of days where we've all spent time together, I feel so like inspired and like so much like
and
more
motivated.
driven.
Yeah, it's definitely a motivation.
Yeah, definitely.
It's really important as well as if you're having like, we all have like peaks and troughs, especially creatives, of inspiration, and some days you can be like completely on it, and then other days you're just like, I'm not feeling this at all. I don't want to see another gem in my entire life, kind of thing. And I think it's okay. Don't beat yourself up about that.
And I think it's important to acknowledge that when you feel that way, that it's happening for a reason, and generally step away, have a break, because you'll find yourself, you'll come back and you'll have crazy ideas, like loads of ideas.
Yeah, and also if you try to force it when you're not feeling that great about it, it's not going to come out.
And I think your customers or readers for us will tell. They can tell if you're not enjoying it, they read off it straight away.
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, taking if you get the chance to, maybe take a few days and go away for a few days, if you don't have that opportunity, then even just getting out of the office, getting out of the environment that is normal for you, take a walk, it hasn't got to be expensive, you haven't got to go on some grand expensive holiday to have
some more inspiration.
Yeah, to get like a new kind of surrounding. Just do something you haven't done before, and it's just kind of so invigorating.
Yeah.
So we're done. We're kind of done.
That's it. Yeah.
Check these little babies out.
How's mine look?
Very cute. Yeah.
Is mine in?
Yeah, perfect. And that's exactly the look you want.
Oh, that's so sweet.
Yay!
Oh, I love it.
I love
So cute. Yours? Oh, it looks so good. Thank you very much.
So, Spoke Bride collection for Crown and Glory. Good job. Just throwing that out. Guys, if you liked the video, could you please subscribe to our channel and like, and don't forget to tell us what your favourite Crown and Glory piece is.
Bye. Ciao.